Have you started? Okay, so sorry that the live did misbehave. So let me do this video. I'll do the video and I'll upload. I'll explain very. So this is I'm already set. In fact, I want to do a very full tutorial where I want to show you how I use off course. So these are off course. These are soaps that I try to mold at Volcano. So I added it here. Then plus my strong soap. So when you want to rebatch, just cut your soaps if they are if they are in big chunks. Just cut them in smaller chunks. So here I have 2 kg of my batch soap. But if the soap you'll be using, if it is only Volcano soap like this, please do it 1 kg per 8 liters. Don't add too much of Volcano soap. But here, because I have some strong soap and the Volcano soap is normal, that's what I'm using. I use, if it is normal off cut, you can use up to 2 kg of off cut. So this is my off cut. I'll be using my off cut. So I'll be using my palm kernel oil. I wanted to combine oil, maybe try with tallow, but I'll do that in a subsequent video using smaller quantity. This is 8 liters of my palm kernel oil. You can see it here. This is 8 here. This is 8 liter. This bucket is an 11-liter bucket. This is 8 liter of my palm kernel oil. This is my caustic soda. This is 2 kg of my caustic soda, 1 kg and 1 kg. This is my soda ash. It is 2 kg. I'll be adding calcium here. For those of you that will be asking me, can I add calcium? I don't like adding as such because at times I feel it makes it brings out that whitish thing in my soap. I'll be adding like 1.5 kg here, or you add between 1 kg and 1.5 or even 2 depending on how much you want, but I'll be adding just about 1.5 kg here just for trial, just because you see from normally I don't add. If I want to add, I can add 1 kg, but this is 1.5 kg. Let's try that and see. And I'll also be adding sodium sulfate. Those I'll say you don't add. This is 250 grams of my sodium sulfate. I'll be using color brown. This is Dettol color. I want to use Dettol color brown. And this is my fragrance. This fragrance is H&R. I'll be using just about 50 ml of my fragrance. And I'll be adding silicate. Let me get my silicate. I'll be adding silicate. I want to add everything you've been asking me, can I add? Like, let me show you that you can add, but I just choose not to add. So this is silicate. I'll be using just like 100 grams of silicate. This is silicate. I'll be adding just about 100 grams. So let's go right in. And these are my molds. I've prepared my molds already. These are my molds. Here I'll be turning the soaps. These are my molds. I prepared my... Okay, so let's go right into it. So what do I do first? Like I said, this is my water. So I'll be measuring water from here. This is my liter cup. I don't want to pre-measure the water. So I don't say, she has added less water. No, that's why I put my water here. This is my 1 liter cup. So I'll be sure you see the exact amount of water I am adding. So what do I do first? The first thing I do is I carry my calcium. I will mix it very well in my oil. I'll add my calcium to my oil and I'll mix it very. In fact, at times I can even use my hand. If the calcium is misbehaving, I can just use my hands and mix it very, very well. So I just carry my calcium and I'll mix it very, very well. Like I said, I'm using 1.5 kg. You can use 1 kg. You can even try to use 2 kg, but please don't use more than 2 kg. I don't like too much of calcium in my soap because I'm thinking, no, maybe it has not been proved though that it can make my soap to start bringing out those, you know how you finish washing with a soap and it will be leaving the water, the color of the water will be white. So I'm thinking that calcium might come. That's why I don't like adding, but I added 1.5 kg of calcium. So this is me stirring I've completely stirred my calcium in my palm kernel oil. So I added my calcium to my palm kernel oil and I stirred it very, very well. Hope you can see it is now very well blended. I have blended my palm kernel oil. I've blended my palm kernel oil with my calcium. So I've added my calcium to my palm kernel and I've blended. So I'll leave this one to be. So I'll come back to my main bowl. Remember, I already have my off cut. I said this off cut is 2 kg. Please, if the off cut you're using is only volcano soap, like I have here, if what you're using is only volcano soap, like this one that is already full, please use 1 kg at a time. Don't add up to 2 kg. If you try 1 kg and it works fine, you can maybe increase to 1.5 and see how it works. Please don't use 2 kg. For me, because I have some strong soap here, so I'll be using 2 kg of off cut. So what do I do first? So first, the next thing I'll do is to measure. I'll be using 8 liters of water and 6 liters of water for my caustic soda. So what I'll do first is to measure 3 liters of water first. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, I'm using 8 liters. But I first measured. Let me get my cup. What I will use to cover my. What I normally use to cover my soap. Let me get my. I normally use this iron. This. Okay, so this is my. I've poured my water. I only poured 3. And remember, I'm using 6 liters of water, so I've poured 3 liters of water, and I'll add my caustic soda. I'll add my caustic soda. I'll add my caustic soda. Just follow me. Let's go. Let's go there. And I'll stir. I'm supposed to be wearing my nose mask. I'm not wearing nose mask. Don't mind me. I'll stir it. I'll cover it for like 1 minute. Just for it to heat. You can see it's very hot. So I'll just cover it for like 1 minute. This is the cover to my mixing tank. I have converted it to covering my soap. So I'll just cover for like 1 minute. Process I started about 2:25. So let's see how much time it will take us to do all this. Remember, I added only 3 liters of water, and I added my 2 kg of caustic soda. The idea why I added only 3 liters first, just so that water will be very hot, to be hot enough to help me melt those off cuts. So I think this is after 1 minute. I'll open and stir well so that it will blend very well. I'll open and stir very well. Don't worry, all these ones up here, they will melt in the soap. When I'm sure that it has blended at least to a very large extent, I'll add my remaining 2 liters of water. Remember, I've added 3 liters before. 2. 3. So this is my light solution with my off cut. I am trying to rebatch my off cut without fire. So once this done, I will now pour in my palm kernel oil and soda ash mixed. I'll pour it. I'm trying to make sure that it's well blended so it does not settle underneath my soap. So that is it. So I'll just stir it Why I'm doing this is just not, the idea is not just, it's not for you to stir it so much. It's just for you to stir for the heat to go around so it can help you to cook the soup better. So I've just stirred it a bit. Look at, I didn't stir it for so long. I'll time it now. And look at the face. Can you see the face? Look at how it is. We'll see the difference when I'm done. So I'll just cover it and I'll time and see how many minutes it took to saponify. So I'll just cover. Let me see what it is. 3:34. So while I'm waiting for this to saponify, while I'm waiting for this, I'll prepare my soda solution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This bucket is an 11. This, like, my cup is bigger. This bucket is an 11-liter bucket. Let me use the bucket to measure. Like I was filling the cup. That's why it's like this. So this is 10 liters. So I'll add my soda ash inside. Remember to stir as you're pouring in, because soda ash can set, it can form lumps underneath. So remember to stir as you're pouring your soda ash. So while you're doing this, you're checking your soap also to see what has happened. Okay? Like this, if you put your hand in your soda ash solution, it should be warm. Your soda ash solution should be warm. You are using soda ash dense, not light. Use soda ash dense. What I'm using here is soda ash dense, not light. So I will just stir. Stir very well. And I'll add my sodium sulfate, 250 grams of my sodium sulfate in my soda ash solution. I added 250 grams of my sodium sulfate in my soda ash solution. And I stirred very, very well. And I'll wait again and check to see if my soap has saponified, if my soap has cracked. I will check. You can see, let me show you what to watch out for. Can you see these lines now? Can you see these lines that are like oil? Can you see these lines that are becoming visible? Can you see these lines that are like oil, as if oil want to start, as if it want to, like eggshell that want to crack, as if you want to start bursting with. If you also do like this, you see that it is now become, it has gotten to its gel phase. So at this stage, you don't need to waste time again. Just stir. Just stir. I will just stir a bit. I will not stir for too much. Don't stir for too much. I think, let me say, it took us like 5 to 6 minutes. I'll just stir a bit and I'll start adding my soda ash solution in bits. It took us like 5 to 6 minutes for the saponification to take place. I did not stir so much. I stirred just a bit. I just stirred it a bit. I did not stir it for too much. And I'll add my soda ash solution again. I'm adding it in bits. I'm adding it in bits. You can see it's still very, very hot. Our soap is coming up very, very fine. And I'll pour the remainder of my soda ash solution. I have some sodium sulfate that I did not dissolve. I'll not let it go in. And that is it. Our soap is ready. Did you see how simple it is to produce this soap? I want to cover it a bit. I want to cover it a bit for it to heat a bit while I prepare my color and other things. I'll just cover it while I prepare my color. If you want to add color, you put a little bit of palm kernel oil. And I'll pour my color inside. And I'll dissolve my color. This is my sodium silicate. You see our soap, very beautiful. You see the soap, very, very beautiful. So I'll add like 100 grams of sodium silicate. This is for those that will be asking me, can I add silicate? Can I add this? That's why I'm adding all this. This is 100 grams of silicate, so I added it. And I'll stir. And I'll add my color. The color is not enough. I wanted it to be very, very brown, but I did not see the many of the brown colors that I bought. Or probably I've finished using it. I did not know when I finished using it. If you produce the soap, and maybe you're doing a smaller quantity, and it's probably separated, what you do is to cover up. Maybe after you've added the soda ash solution and it separates, what you should do is to add. What you should do is to cover it and allow it to heat again. Once it heats again, it will be fine. See, this is my fragrance. I just use it to rinse the color. And my soap is ready. And I will start pouring into my mold now. Leave it there. So that's our soap. Our soap is ready. Everything you're seeing here, it will melt when the soap, it will melt in the mold. So there's something else I want you to know. So once you've left it like this for a while, and you see that it's bringing out, what will I use to scoop? It's bringing out, you just scoop the foam on top so that it will not be much by the time it dries. Just scoop the foam on top. God, my color is not enough here. Oh. Just scoop the foam on top and remove it. And then pour into your mold. So I'm pouring into my mold now. So I will show you when the soap has solidified, so that I will know when before I cut it, I will show you. So thank you. My nylon is not enough. My soap is waste. My nylon is not enough. My nylon is not big enough. Okay, hold this nylon like this. Hold it. Off it, come out, let's carry down. Off it, let's pour the remaining inside the other. So I am done with making my soap. I got 1.5 mold. When I unmold and cut, don't mind me, the nylon I used was not big enough. So when I unmold and cut, I will show you. So once you get to this stage, also you can decide to cover, just to make it heat more. You can also cover if you want to. You can just cover with the nylon, with anything you want. If you want to, just cover it. You can just cover it. Look at, I just produced it now and it's already becoming solid. See, my soap is drying up already. It's becoming solid already. So you can just cover. Don't worry, all these things you're seeing, by the time the soap dries, it will dissolve. Everything will dissolve. Everything. I'll even cut off that place. So this is it. By the time the soap dries, everything will dissolve. You will not see any of those again. My soap is already becoming hard. So you see my soap. I got 1.5 mold. I've covered it. So I'll leave it by tomorrow. I'll let you see what it is. And then we will cut our soap. Hey, it is well. YouTube wanted to disappoint us, but thank God that we have video. I will still look for how to do that YouTube live. We must do it too. We must do YouTube. YouTube does not have choice. Thank you so much, my people. God bless us. God bless us.